not a boy that you can change, nor should you want to. He's not a boy that you can tame, don't let it taunt you.
Faster, Louder Rock City Networks coming to you from Universal Music in Melbourne, and joining me are Z and Tennessee from the Like. How are you, ladies?
Very well. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Did you enjoy that apple?
I did. Yeah, he just watched me just gulp down an apple.
Devour an apple?
Yeah, it was charming.
Juice all over a velvet.
Are you good? Are you good? You don't have anything
I think
there?
I'm okay.
Yeah, that's fine. But it's hard to get sugar out of velvet. Trust me. There's heaps of it in that jacket over there. So that's over there anyway. How are you, Tennessee?
I'm a little bit jealous that only one apple was available.
You've already had an apple today.
I have already had an apple.
It's
and
an apple a day keeps the doctor away, not 10.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, well, I won't be going to the doctor today then.
You're both looking very chirpy considering you only got off the plane, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours ago from Sydney last night?
Yeah, and we played with the Strokes last night, so you can only imagine how exciting that was.
And how late our night
And
went.
how-
and how early we woke up.
Did you just go straight to the airport? Come on,
I think
let's
we
be
went
honest.
to sleep for a minute,
Yeah.
but it wasn't. It was a little bit brutal.
Did you go anywhere last night in Sydney, or did you sort of just hang at the hotel and keep it close?
Yeah, we went to the hotel bar
Yeah.
We
Nice.
took it
after
over.
the show.
Hotel bars are always good,
Yeah,
especially if you're friendly with the bar staff.
yeah.
They'll always
I made
They're
myself
straight
quite.
bar staff.
I made myself quite friendly, didn't I? I just sort of went behind the bar and helped myself to some things, and the guy was like, "Yes, we have a camera." Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it was really funny because we got there, we left with Nick and the tour manager, and we got there and there was no one there. We're like, cool after party dudes. And then suddenly we had completely overtaken the bar and it was madness. And I feel like the wait staff was just like, no, this is a nice hotel.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, I guess it sounds like you're having fun with the Strokes, playing those shows.
Yeah, well,
playing
it's
that show.
yeah, could not
We've
be
got
more
another
fun.
Another one tonight.
You're playing tonight, yeah. Now, I also hear you're, is somebody DJing?
I am.
You're
yeah.
DJing at the Espy later
Yeah.
on tonight, Tennessee? Because this will be up, so if you're watching this and you want to go down to the Espy,
Yeah, please come hang out with us.
What time it'll be? It'll be like midnight till 3?
Yeah.
Are you playing the front room?
I don't know.
You're not too sure?
Not too sure.
Just
Okay.
come find us.
We'll
We'll
find
be
out.
in there. You'll be able to hear the Shangri-Las down the hall. And then that's where
Fantastic.
you'll
I might
find
even
us.
come down tonight.
You
Yeah.
should come. It's gonna
It's like pretty much just a 60s girl group Motown set.
Yes.
it's
Excellent.
pretty fun.
Speaking of that, Release Me. When did you bring that out? June? Was that a June release this year?
I think it just came out here this week.
Okay, so I'm going off US release.
Yeah, it came out in June in the US.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it just came out here.
Yeah, okay.
Very
great.
exciting.
Oh, we'll see, I'm a little bit ahead of the pack.
Yeah.
Well, I need to be to do this interview.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the complete process of the whole package being finished? Because with your history, of course, you've gone through a couple of members. You've also, I guess, you've gone through the process of finding your own sound. This album sounds fantastic, and the look as well to go with the album. It's all a very lovely package. Do you feel like you finally arrived? And
Yeah,
you
it took
where
a
you
lot
are?
of work and time, and now we're so thrilled.
Yeah,
with
it's
it.
definitely fitting
worth
that the
it,
record
yeah.
is called Release Me. There's a huge catharsis involved in this actually being released
Begging to be
and
released.
done, and yeah, and like it being out and also like being. I just turned 24, and it's kind of nice to feel like I kind of know like who I am and what I want to say.
Yeah.
And like who we are as a band. It's a really good feeling.
Yeah. Now you have you have two other members that they're relatively new, but not really. You've got
Well, one
now
is
the-
a year old, one is like 6 months old.
So
they're babies.
It's is it Lena? Is that how you pronounce
Lena,
it?
Lena.
Lena and
Annie
Monroe. Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Now, do you feel like the band's complete now? You have those two on board.
I love them so much.
And it's just crazy, like you couldn't even, because the two of us, we made the record, and then we were just like, oh, great, like
Yeah.
we've made this record, but we don't have
like,
the band.
where are we
Like,
going to find these magical girls who have the same taste as us and are just like us
And are the
and are
same age
amazing
and live
musicians and
near
can
us.
play these crazy parts? And we searched for so long, and it was so hard. And then it was like, they're like the two girls that we would have dreamed up.
Yeah,
Like,
crazy.
yeah, it's really, and it also, being in a band with 4 people, and like, it just feels so right. Eddie
It's
and
so
I
much
were,
more of a gang
yeah,
as well.
when we were dancing to the Strokes last night, we definitely got like, we had a slow dance and got all teary-eyed, and she was like, thank you so much for having me in your band. I'm like, thank you so much for being in my band. Never leave me. Last
romantic.
night. It's like, it's really intense.
Well, that's you know what, that's good to hear. That's good to hear that that you finally, you know, because there's like I said before, there's unbelievable how much history there is in the band today, and you're only 24. Like that's unbelievable.
It's just
Yeah, the
well,
good
we
thing
started really young. That's
What,
the advice
16, 15, 16?
Yeah, I was 15.
Yeah.
So we've definitely been together for a long time, you and me.
Something that also interested me with the history of the band, especially you two, is that you have parents that are in the music industry or have been involved in the music industry. Your dad was A&R at Geffen?
He did A&R at Geffen like 15 years ago.
Yeah, okay.
I think.
But
he's a musician.
But he's got his head around it. And your father was a drummer for Elvis Costello, correct? Yeah. Yes. Now, I mean, I do know that a lot of artists out there that do have like family ties in the music industry tend to sometimes not want to let people know that for reasons such as other people sort of look down on them.
Pretty out of control really quickly, and I think did sort of overshadow us and what we were doing.
That's what I wanted to know. Did it overshadow you for a period of time?
I mean, it was just sort of an easy thing for people to talk about in the press, and instead of like really getting to know us and what we were doing. But I think that that's changed now, and I think what we're doing is speaking.
We've been around long enough now that we just won't die. Like cockroaches, really.
It's good to be able to put that on the table because I don't think you should have to hide the fact that you have a family history in music.
I mean, you know, it's just nice that we all really, the two new girls as well, we just grew up in musical households. Like we grew up with good music in the house and with musicians around, and it's I don't know. I like music. It's what I am, and it's what
it's
we
the
all
only thing we
do.
Really
yeah,
know.
It's the only thing we understand.
Yeah.
Single tear.
Yeah. So okay, well. Coming up, after this, you've got tonight, you're playing Melbourne. You're going to be down DJing at the Espy, Tennessee.
Yes.
We might come down and have a few beers and watch that. That might be exciting.
Have a dance.
I don't dance, but you can teach me if you like.
Well, you can watch us dance.
Yeah, that's fine. I can do that at the bar. You're heading to Singapore after this?
Yeah.
You got the Sing Fest in Singapore, which is, I've never been myself, but I know some people over there that play those shows, and apparently it's quite a big festival.
Really?
And they get into their music, the Asian community, and it's
I know,
absolutely massive.
They really appreciate it when you make your way there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that should be really fun. Yeah, everyone says Singapore is really cool.
Yeah. Well, you like your shopping, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
No, I hate shopping.
You got a bit of a break after that show, yes? For is it a month until
we have
the end of August?
2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks. Okay.
And then we play Reading and Leeds Festival.
Carling weekend, yeah.
Yeah.
And we do an English tour.
Yeah.
And then we're doing an American West Coast tour, and
then a European tour.
There's a lot of dates in there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dates in there.
And then we hope we can come back here.
Yes.
Next year.
You better come back next
Yeah,
year.
tell them you want us.
Yeah.
Tell them you want us back.
We want to
come back.
You want to do Big Day Out?
So badly.
Sorry. My apologies. Well, I mean, that's January. Can you fit it in?
I think
if you'll have us.
Well, I can't speak on behalf of Big Day Out personally, but I'm sure I can get this in.
We're playing Big Day Out.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully.
We're just going to start stalking the powers that be so we can come back.
They live around the corner.
Can you imagine? I camp out outside their house.
I liked it when last night the Strokes were like, "Are you guys playing Splendour?" We're like, "No, we didn't." I think we missed the boat on that because we didn't know we were coming until it was too late. And they're like, "Oh no, we'll sort it out." Yeah.
Who can we call?
Like, the lights playing it. So we'll play Splendour in the grass.
Oh yeah.
And then they said, "We'll give you half our set." Yeah, people would be really pleased about that, wouldn't they? The headliners.
That would be bad. Could you imagine?
Well, maybe next year.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, Splendor starts tonight. It's over the weekend. You know, it's at a new venue. I think people just need to get used to it. I think next year when everyone's used to it and really pumped, I think that's the time you need to
And
go.
we can come and take
and I'll go
Strokes set.
I'll make sure I'm up there to do interviews at Splendor instead of being in Melbourne. We can sync our diaries.
Okay.
Excellent.
Perfect. All right. Now, speaking of syncing diaries, for our friends in Europe, if you want to find out any information on when these lovely ladies are playing, you can get to the website, allthews.myspace.com/the like. Go and check it out there. All the dates are up right now. You can go and get albums available on iTunes, obviously.
Yes, it is.
And at all good record stores, I would imagine. If it's not in your record store, you're a douchebag. Girls, thank you very much for joining me. I won't keep you too long. I know you've got sound check and things to rush off to.
You weren't going to tell us about your strange September facts?
Oh, totally forgot.
Hello.
Yes, right. Okay.
What, am I the interviewer?
Sorry. Yeah, you are. You are now. No, I was actually having a read. You formed the band in 2001, correct?
Yes.
September.
Yes.
5 days after 9/11.
Yeah. Okay. And then I sort of mashed it up. What was the first album? Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh yeah, that did come out in
September. What was that? 2005
or 6. Yeah.
Then 2006, you had the which tour was it? Muse. That was September.
That was September. I feel like maybe
2009, you announced the Like 2.0 new lineup.
In September? Wow.
Touring with the Arctic Monkeys.
We're a real September band.
We've got what's going to happen this. Oh yeah,
Calendar
we know what's
girls.
happening this
What is
September.
happening this
What is
September?
it? What is happening this
The
September?
UK tour and the West Coast tour.
Oh.
There you go. Well, for some reason,
that makes
September
me
keeps popping
nervous.
up.
I feel like something terrible might happen.
No,
to
that's
me.
a good thing, but because they're all positive. I just noticed it when I was reading
okay.
through your band history. I found it quite interesting.
I think we met Mark in the September as well.
Wow.
Before that.
All right.
There you go.
I'm going to look out for September. You
Yeah.
look out for September. Watch out.
Tennessee Z, thank you very much for joining me. The lovely ladies from the Like. Keep watching Fast Louder Rock City Networks for more. I'm excited. Let's go to the Espy.
Right now.
You can change. He's not a boy that you can save. He's not a boy that you can change.